Welcome! In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this AVerMedia CamStream 4K camera input card. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So this adapter is to connect your camera to a computer as a webcam. So that could be a DSLR camera or an action camera with HDMI output. So let's get this open. So this talks about other products they have. Here we have a USB-C to USB-A cable. Here we have the device itself. Over here we have a cold shoe adapter. And here's the manual. Let's take a quick look at it. So we have some notes here. It talks about what's in the box. So this talks about Assist Central Pro. It's a media for software for AVerMedia. It talks about the different parts. Here we have a guide for the light. So the different colors and flashing indicate different things. This lists off the specs. So this has a USB 3.2 Gen 1 interface. Input is HDMI 2.0. So these are the max supported resolutions for input. So that would be 2160p 60 HDR. So that would be 4K. And then we have the max recording resolution. So the input will take HDR, but the recording does not record HDR. But otherwise it's pretty much the same resolutions there. Then we have different video formats, audio sampling. That's it for the manual. So let's look at this. So here we have USB-C. HDMI. So HDMI will come from your camera, and then we have a tripod mount. So this can thread in here. And we'll tighten this up. And then this will mount on your camera. So let me gather some cables and a camera and get it all set up, and then I'll show it. Okay, so I have a DSLR here, and this is a Nikon D3100. Now one thing with this camera, when you're doing video, it will limit itself to 10 minutes. This is an older camera. Newer ones will not, but it hooks up the same. So I have the HDMI out over here. So I have the HDMI in here. So I'll just put this in the shoe mount, like so. And I'll tighten down this screw to hold it tight in place. Then I have a cable here, and this has mini HDMI on the camera and regular HDMI. And I have this shorter cable, but you could probably get a cable that just has mini on one and regular on the other, or whatever your camera is. So here I could probably maybe use like a 6-inch cable. This is a little bit longer, although shouldn't be too bad. So I'll plug in here, and then I'll plug in here. And then I have the USB cable here, so that will plug in the top of the camera. And this will plug into the device you want to record to. Let me get a computer set up here. So I'll download and install Assist Central from AVerMedia. So here it says AVerMedia Streaming Center for Windows. I'll download it. I'll get it installed. I'll plug the device into my computer. So I'll open up the Streaming Center. It found the CamStream 4K, so I'll turn the camera on and I'll set it for live view. So it's seeing the screen. And it looks like I need to charge the battery on my camera, so I'll do that and then we'll come back. Okay, I charged the battery up a bit. I think it's going to work now. So I'll plug the HDMI back in. And now we have a live view from the DSLR. So I can adjust the zoom and the focus. Here we have a little infinity kind of thing going on. Let me make this bigger. I think I can get the display off of there. Maybe not. I'm not sure on this camera how to get that off of there. Although that may be the look you want. So let's look at some of the options here. So on the left we have some audio mixer things. Let's click on the dots next to the camera. We'll say edit source. And here we have some different options. So we can change the resolution. We're currently at 1920 by 1080. Supported format is RGB 24. And we have some different filters here. Now since I wasn't recording, I took it out of preview mode. We can go back in there. Now this can also work with an action camera. So I'll pull the little door off the side here. I'm going to put it in a little case. And I have an adapter. So that gives me HDMI out on this. pull this off the cold shoe. And I'll plug this into the GoPro and I'll turn it on. So now we have live view from the GoPro going through here. So I could change this to be narrow view or super view or whatever the features are on it. So I can record this. I can go up to the top and hit the record button. And we're currently recording. So this is going to record the audio and the video from the camera. So we can look around here, move it around. I can hit stop. And it says it recorded under Video Streaming Center on my computer. Let me go there. Streaming Center. So here we have that video we just recorded. And hit the record button. And we're currently recording. So this is going to record the audio and the video from the camera. So we can look around here, move it around. So let's look at this again. Let's look at the latency. See if I can get both these on the screen here. So that gives you an idea of the latency. There is a little bit of latency. It says it's detecting noise, and I can turn on noise reduction. Let me switch back to the DSLR. Let's get a sample recorded from it. Let's see, we can zoom in here. So that's the AVerMedia CamStream 4K Pro Camera Adapter. I really like how easy this was to use and set up. It makes for a very compact unit when you have it set up in the cold shoe. Now I have this longer cable here, but you can get shorter cables. There are times you could even get right angle adapters and such to make this super compact. But since it's HDMI, it makes it very versatile because a lot of cameras will have mini, micro, or regular HDMI output. So this could be good for podcasting, teleconferencing, Zoom, making online video, anything where you want to take advantage of the high quality of your professional camera. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.